Welcome back, everyone. It's Hawkins again. We're playing some more Factorio, working on our new oil system here. We connected up the light oil to make sure it's pumping out to the base. I think we needed to, I thought of this. I think we have a secondary light oil line. Yes, and it's right here. Does it make it back around? Sort of? Sure it does, sort of. Very convolutedly. So it's alright. So we'll get oil to everything, I think. I don't think anybody will be out of oil, right? No, we're good. Okay. At least for the defenses. So we put in this stuff. Let's actually throw in these other power poles, I guess. Huh? How does that connect? Oh, right there. Yes. There, and there. Good. So this thing's going to actually be our heavy oil cracker. Crack-a-lacker. We do or don't want heavy. I don't think we want heavy oil coming out that way, or light oil coming out that way. I think we want it to skirt across this way to join in with the light oil that would be going down this line. Yes? Yes. And this guy is going to have water line here. He does not. Why not? Oh, we had a water line there for you, sir. Maybe not. Okay. Let's do one. Something like that. And you're going to start there. Oh, that was very inappropriate. Not how that was intended. Pardon me, did that wrong. Right there, sir. Water. Agua. There you go. Right up the line here, and I'm stuck, and I'm super stuck. There we go. That should be our last line. Please, sir. Please to clean out the forest. Nice and non-toxically, I'm sure. Do I have one of these? I do not. Can I make one? Of course I can. I am a master engineer. There and there. Boom. Okay. Fortunately, that does not need powering. Why does that feel like it's not in place? It was because it was not in place. Okay. Done and done. Listen, bots. I would like non-obstructed pathways, please, and thank you. Yes, I could clear the whole place. Unnecessary nonsense. This is all water now. Good. And this is going to be our heavy oil supply. Which we could probably just scoot right along here. I think. Probably. Where's our heavy oil going to come out? Right here. So this is a good spot as any. Right there. 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 That. Connected. It's heavy oil in there. That connects down to that guy. Those guys start cracking. That connects down. We need light oil coming down from here. A little awkward, but okay, we'll make it work. 2, please. Back up 1 tile. There you go. And then we need a couple pumps. So you're going to go in there. You're going to go in there. And what will happen is, I think this will be attached to a tank. Probably a couple light oil tanks up here. Might be a nice choice. Something like that. The light oil. It'll crank out down here. If then. So let's do the if then statements. There you go. Pump connected to these lines here and to that guy, and that's fine. So if you have lower than on the light oil input, less enable when greater than 20,000. 20,000. Set. Go. You are on red. because this is not at 20,000. Correct. Alright, same sort of didgeridoo up here. Actually, we're going to have you off this way, I think. Right here. Or not. Nope, you're one tile too close. There, 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 and there. Those are going to be our heavy oil. Strange power supply guy in the wrong place. Or power pole guy. Actually, he was in the right place. I just, you know, I done wrong, okay? That there, and then this can pump. It doesn't have to pump. That goes that way. Actually, I want this different. I want the heavy oil to come in here first. And then come out to these boys. There we go. Alright, so you're going to keep going across like this. You're going to put one of these in like this. That's our heavy oil storage. And this guy doesn't get his oil until we tell him to. There. There, and a connection there. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yes, there we go. That's better. Something like that. Or something like that. It's supposed to be. There. Okay. Now you can do your water supply, or your oil rather supply this way. A little convoluted as well. And you are going to be heavy oil on a pump in the right place, Drake. You're going to pump towards those friends down there. Oh my goodness, good controls, good controls. What? What? Theme what? Say what now? You're not able to connect because what? There's nothing in these pipes. Oh. Fluid system. Empty it out, brother. Empty it out. It got cross-contaminated, it seems. Alright, now it's good. Okay. You have nothing in your fluid system. Good. Okay, there was a little bit of contamination going on there. Now, first thing I want is this pump to activate if, again, we're at the right levels for heavy oil. And that net number needs to be the same as this, except for instead of light oil, it's going to be heavy oil is greater than 20k. Still not, that's fine. And you'll activate, and you'll pump out petroleum south to this guy. This needs its connection to here and here. That, and probably like that. In case you want to put a pump there. You guys are pumping petroleum. All those are actually flowing. I don't know if these ratios are right yet. I might switch these to speed modules instead of production modules, but it feels like a useful thing to be producing more all along the line. I might be wrong on that. I'm not certain. We're not going to put more in here. We're not going to put more water systems in here for sure. Yes, that's right. There and there. Good. Something like that. Okay. So now these guys have that. However, we don't have any lubricant yet, so we got to make that happen. Right? Yes. Where's our... Just looking at something off screen there. Sorry about that. Okay, so I want a... don't know that we need any space on these. Oops. I don't know how many we're going to need of this, but make lubricant. It just takes heavy oil. That. And it will have to have a pump to do so. And there, and then like that. That will be the lubricant if we power it with one of these beauties right here. Okay, all powered. Now, you guys will compress the oil this way first. If lubricant is less than what? Is that what we do? No, we just let the lubricant fill. If lubricant isn't full, pump oil. Pump the heavy oil. If we have surplus heavy oil, these will back up. They will then fill up to the 20k point in each of them. It might be a little excessive, but it'll all balance out. And then, you know what, I think that is excessive. Let's go 15k. Don't know why I wouldn't just do 10, but whatever. 15k. Feels like a right number. No idea. So we'll go to that at 15k, and then that'll turn on, which would pump water and heavy oil into these guys, who will convert heavy oil into and water into light oil, run across to this line, and it will be pumped, priority pumped into here. Can't go back down that line, so it'll have to come into here, feeding this line. They will draw from the main storage of light oil, which is right here, when it hits 20k, which it is well on its way to doing. Well on its way to doing. Are you guys delayed by something? What are you stopping for? Petroleum gas. Yes, of course, because we have no source for petroleum gas. No output location for a petroleum gas. This needs that connection. Okay. The light oil and heavy oil are going north. All along here. Yes, did our crude come in separated? Yes, it did. Our input crude is separated, our output lights and heavies are not. Petroleum does not have an output on the top. It's on the bottom. Good. Okay, so the petroleum gas comes out here, which is then pumped into this system. Now, for now, what I want to do is I want to switch these oils to pumping into here. I don't know where we would do that, but let's get rid of this stuff. You go the other way. Start cleaning the line out. Good. Faster, please. You go the other way. Going up. This guy stops heavy oil. Where's the heavy oil coming from here? This is a dead system. It is. Should be emptied. It is indeed emptied. Go ahead, buddies. You can take that out a heck of a lot faster than I can. There's a random wall sitting there. Remember when we had walls here to defend our tiny little supply of oil? Oh, how we've changed, huh? Now this is the light oil line, which actually needs to be a thing. The lubricant is here. I'm going to actually replace this entirely. Right there. We're going to take this system out. And this system out. That runs light oil over to that stuff. I need that to work still. So we're going to connect it up like this. Something, something. Sure. This guy's out. Honestly, we'll leave that there, I suppose. Where's the lubricant here? Well, we'll bring in lubricant from the other side. There. There. Up. There. And we'll let the oil pump, the lubricant pump out that way to connect that line. Light oil is going to here, runs off this way, makes it over to the turrets there, comes down this way and comes back through the most convoluted mess. Oof, to get back into this system. This guy has no crude connected, should not have any crude connected to him anymore. There we go. There. Spin these pumps around. And this is going to go that way. Okay. So you guys are going to have to pump into lines here. That. there. 1, 2, 3, 4 of them? Sure. That, and up here. Now the crude system is going to go entirely, exclusively, one might even say, exclusively, to the other spot. You're going to go into this system. There and there. Here. There, actually, sorry. So many things to think about here. Okay, those 4 guys are pumping up through there. They're going into this beast. Gotcha. Okay, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of you there, okay. These 4 can go somewhere. Like that. There, there, there. Bring you guys around to here. And here. Good. That. Switch that connection. Fill in that one. And that's 4 pumping there to there. Good. Are you emptied yet? No, you're not. Oh, right. That's going to be an issue. Well, they have drained out everything before it, right? Right? So let's take all of this out. Make sure we're taking the right things out here. That can go, goes nowhere. That also goes nowhere. This goes nowhere. This goes nowhere. These are done. Out you go. Out you go, all of ya. All y'all. That line was exclusively the water line for the north. Okay. This petroleum, however, does need access. This is a water line. Somehow needs to be maintained as a water line. What do you got in you? You got water. Why do you not say that? You got water. That is weird. Okay. That does, however, need to come down here. Why is that not visibly showing as water? You're coming down for this stuff. Petroleum needs to come down for this stuff. This is... let's see. If I could take this line here and do this with it instead. And then let's take a pump and empty this out the other way. That doesn't work there. Big, good job. That's amusing. Legit does not work in that space. Okay, we'll just go like this then. Like that to here. Oh, this is really convoluted. Okay. That. And then piping in there, and you guys need to be powered. Do that. Empty these tankers out entirely into here. Good. So I can get rid of this whole set here. Not necessary anymore. This will then be our main petroleum line going down from here. Anyway, oh my goodness. Okay, what's going on? Just do this, dude. That. That. Okay. That can come through this way. Boy, petroleum pumping down south. Okay, done that. Now, you guys all are unnecessary as well. And you were actually affecting something else, but not vital. This is all done and gone. Get out the way, yo, get out the way. This is going to be our input line here. Okay. No petroleum goes up to that stuff at all, I think. Lubricant up there, sulfur up there. No pipes. You guys have solid fuel that you were making from light oil, which does come through this way, okay. Heavy oil is here. That is a half full tank of heavy oil, really? Not great. What I could do is actually just use it up. So let's just chemical plant this baby right here. Do that. Put in a power line here. Tell this guy to make lubricant. And he will drain this line out, which is going to be nothing but heavy oil, and convert it into lubricant. That's good. That'll clean that mess up. This is our output line for the east wall defenses. Okay. Not ideal with having that rando sitting down there. If we put in another line here, how much space does it need? It would need like this much space-ish, right? So if I put lines going in here, I go right through the system. Gotcha. That's why that's a bad idea, huh? Okay, well, not really bad idea, actually. Up to the top. Good. Like that. Okay. East wall is that way. I want to just get rid of all this weird twisted mess. That's what I'm thinking about. I don't even know why I have that power. That power's not needed there. Okay. You will come across this way then. Good. So much. There's like a 99.5% chance that I am cutting off some vital lifeline to my base. There's at least that high. I feel like I'm being very generous of myself and suggesting that maybe it's that low. So this line goes west, okay? This consumes light oil for our defenses. Got it. There we go. Okay. To there. And then it comes down south. Like this. Out of the coal patch, thankfully, now. To here. And that is the system here. Now you need a pump shoving you down to the east, right? There, oops, there, no. There. This guy can come back this way. Okay, lubricant is coming down from there. This is excessive redundancy, excessive redundancies. And the heavy oil could actually move over and do this. There. And there. A little cleaner. It matters, okay? It matters. It matters to my sanity. The heavy oil is not full because the heavy is emptying out there, so these guys need a petroleum output most likely. That is the issue. And petroleum has come only to these tanks to fill up, which is fine. It'll then come down to these babies, which these ones should be emptied. Why are you guys not empty? Oh, you know what? Because they were never connected. Odd. Okay. Okay, give it a second there then. And these light oils can actually be pumped down here. And we'll clean this out. This is actually remarkably joyful. Wait, I don't know why I did doubles there. What the heck, dude? Remarkably enjoyable to empty stuff out like this. We got another pump in here. That's fine. Okay, so oil pumps that way. This oil pumps this way. I don't think I connected all of these. I did not. So this line, get out of there. You're still heavy oil or crude oil. It's fine. You guys are going to get a connection differently, I suppose. You know what? That was actually the better one, wasn't it? I might as well do it up top. right there. And then when we take the whole system out, we take that piece out with it. This guy will connect with these three. Go there. And then this. Over there. Okay. So you three are pumping that way. You four are all pumping in this way. You four, are all pumping in this way. Then the oil is pulled out into these refineries, which have production modules in them. They also have speed beacons along the sides. Cool. I don't know how long, if any, this time will take to run these guys. That should be... It's not greenlit right now. Why? Oh, does I disconnect the cable somehow? I did. Look at you. Hello, Drake. Good job finding a screw-up that you made. That is excessively rare. Okay. Greater than 20k? Not greater than 20k, apparently. What? If oil is greater than 20k? 15k? Yeah, it's on. Okay, that was right. It was just not the... Oh, whatever. 20k is fine. Or 15k is just as good as 20, I suppose there. I can't think of any valid difference there. So both of these lines are connected to light oil pumping up to the north. Okay? Both of these lines connect to the heavy oil pumping up this way, going in here, being turned into lubricant. And if it is backed up to 15k, it can then go down here, being cracked upwards into light oil. And then the light oil gets turned into petroleum. Right now, the bottleneck on the entire rail system, or oil system, is the fact that the petroleum stops here. Perfectly fine with that so far, because we got to figure out where we're taking it. You are pumping nowhere, really fast. Those guys are also pumping nowhere fast. Interesting. Okay. Not ideal. You know what? Yeah, it's fine. We're fine. I'll leave that. It'll fill its way through as it goes. This is a remnant pipe there. Old scraggly pipes. Is this guy actually empty? He's doing some work. Okay, and then down this way, we have the petroleum that is actually supposed to be being used for elsewhere, and it's pretty much emptied those guys out. Okay, so we need to remove this batch right here, and remove this selection or collection of nonsense here, and here. We go like this, pull that in to make the... This is the line that feeds to the circuit system. Fine with that. It's got its speeder-uppers along the way. This one runs the sulfur in the sulfuric acid in this area for the nuclear power. It also runs the plastics for the old production base. All right, so that's all cleared out. Now we need to input petroleum from here down to the new system, and I think we'll bring it in across the left like this. Let's actually start with a pump for these boys. Yeah, we get to this pretty good. Okay, then this is going to come up from here. And we'll actually put a pump going down into the thing as well. There. Good. And a line feeding backwards up here. There. Good. Now you have one on each end. I didn't put the pump in, so it's just an empty line. And there. Petroleum gas is now pumping down this line. Now, the other thing I'm thinking is that this system here should have petroleum gas coming in to it from the top. From a second line, I think a secondary line. Like that. And I can't go under that one, so that would be most unfortunate. Sure. Nothing convoluted about that pipe system. And output as well here. How are we doing on time? We're at half an hour. I actually looked at the right time. Okay, both of those pump out full speed. So this one's gonna make sure this gets compressed down here and piping down here. This guy is piping into there. This guy's piping into there. Are you actually having pipe issues? What's the issue here? Are we power drained? No. Why is this pump not forcibly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, maybe. Oh, then you know what? It's just the fact that the other end is full? Maybe. That seems a little odd. Or it's just being consumed as quickly as it can get down the line. I don't know. I will go ahead and charge this up then and put it... I don't know that this matters, but we'll put another pump in here. There you go. Make sure that... I don't know that that helps. It doesn't seem to, okay? And I was told, like, I don't know, 18 to 20, something like that, tiles, and this will cover a distance of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay? So this, 1, 2, 3, 4, what? Okay. Those are the same. Okay, so it jumps 9 tiles. I thought it was 10. Why? Thanks, Factorio friends. Well, every 10 tiles, I suppose, is what it does. Anyways, the undergrounds count as 2 entities for the pump pressure system. Basically, the underground pipes are higher pressure. So these guys are now going nice and steady. Okay, are we producing enough after all this nonsense? Probably not. We got light oil that will come to here. It will activate this guy when it's above 15k. And I could actually like put all 4 of them to make it more precise, but a more precise reading, I should say. And the light oil does not come down this way. Stops there. It then goes out. Light oil hits here first. If it's over 15k, it can continue. This light oil is just for... interesting. Okay. This light oil in here probably should have some sort of boosters to it. This guy goes down to the base here for the light oil needed for the solid fuel on that end. And this one comes down this way for a west wall power system. And you can do that. And another pump, because I have so many of them. Why not? Going up this way. Well, that's not connecting. Why is that not connecting? Why does that not connect to that power pole? How are you? How do you not connect to that power pole? Weird. Okay. Was that just me, or was I doing something wrong there? I don't understand what was just happening there. Okay, whatever. It's fine. That's too close, probably. This is a convenient location for it. Let's pump her right in there. Might as well, right? Might as well get the system boosted a little bit as we're going about this. Okay, you can go there as well for one. It's not ideal. It's not perfect, but it'll keep a few hundred per second down the line. And there's 3 of them, they consume 3 per second if they're running full out, the flame turret. So that's the west wall. Just double checking, we actually have the full fuel line running through it, properly pumped to the west. Now that will actually unfortunately drain this line if I don't pump it south as well. Which I think we will do, or are doing. Will do right here. Will do right there? Will do right there. Nope. There. Now I want you in here. Okay. So this will make sure both ways are being pumped for the light oil. Gonna come down here. It'll go across here to fuel this solid fuel line, which is basically the only thing that feeds. It's okay, it's old, but it's necessary. And then this is the east power system, or east defense system, I believe. So I will do this over to here. Put in a pump down here. Okay. And I don't know how often we're going to use pumps, but I don't hate the idea of using them fairly frequently. We can go both there and there. And there. Get a little bit of extra oomph on them. And a bit of extra oomph down this way as well. This one just seems to fit there. Okay. Oh, we already have a pump there. That's fine. And on the east, we'll keep rolling it across here. We'll do the double pump here as well. That. I like this. It feels right. Feels symmetrical. Alright, then we're pumping across this way. Petroleum continues being pumped down that way. The light oil continues being pushed to the east here. And there. And that line goes down here. Some amount of distance. Probably here is fine. Yeah, let's throw one in here. Right there. And at this point we have junctions, so we're gonna go like this. There is a transmitted substation here, so that get power. At that point, I think we'll leave it. The flow between the systems is plenty good enough between the turrets. It'll run all the way down. It does have to run all the way down to the end of the base, but to be honest, these turrets are firing away, and these guys down here will be perfectly fine with all their fuel needs. I'm 12% sure. This system actually gets its oil directly from there, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. It does indeed. Wouldn't hurt to have that connected, I suppose. Yeah, let's go do it. Just a minute. No, that would be flow. That would be a circular flow on pumps. That would be amusing. Alright, we'll leave it. It's working fine. Some comments about the uranium. This system obviously was oopsed. What I should have is this right out here and pump it into there. And then we'll put one of these guys here. And then we'll put one of these guys here. And then we'll put a little like that. Now the light green, because they come out on the right-hand side, genius, will make their way to that thing and keep going, hopefully. Or not. Why are you not filling that, beautiful beast? Oh, you know what? Because there's no actual... There you go. There's not an actual device built there. There, and there. Now, if I want to, I could put this somewhere onto a line. I'm going to cut this, move it down to here. There you go. So that if I then later wanted to, I could do this. And have a cycle going this way, if I wanted to. Right, that would be a thing. If that all fills up and we actually need this stuff ever, at any point, we can use it. Now you just produced the 238, and you guys consume both output. You've got your power, or you got your iron. Somehow you don't have your iron? Oh. Has the iron been delivered? Oh, there you go. It will be delivered fine. Excellent. Okay, so that's in place. The uranium is still mining fine. Yes, it is. Excellent. And our power systems. How are you guys doing? Let's check the actual power systems. Just a little look and see maintenance day, I guess. I'm going to put in another unit here. I'm going to put in another entire build here. I could put in a wider modular one, but we can always shuffle that over later. Let's put that straight down here. Right here, I think. That's the system there. That can get out of the way. Need some bombs for those. Those get out of the way. That goes there. That goes there. Good. They'll pop those out of the way. Yep, that's fine. Those will all be linked. You should be able to link all that up directly. Have everything connected. Yes, and we have the production for all that stuff. And the requester chests and everything will be the same. Sold. Alright, power doubled up. Uranium power eventually doubled up. It won't, it's not now. It'll take some time for the guys to build it, but they can auto that in for me. Lovely, simple, easy. So we boosted the power. We fixed up some of the oil things. I don't know if we've actually genuinely solved them, so we're going to come back over here and see how things have filled. This is good. This is good to see. Full up. Alright, that's excellent. These lines are fully compressed. That's good as well. This should be more than we need, actually. So what we're going to end up doing is shutting these guys off due to what? Nowhere to put the petroleum. So the light oil, I am going to switch these up to really high numbers. 22,000 set. And you can go to, as well, 22,000. So just about full. Like 80 whatever percent full. Now, the issue is we're not consuming enough petroleum. I'm okay with that. If that's our new bottleneck, I am perfectly happy. Now, this should mean that these guys have a relatively steady feed now. You have some of those and some of those. Now, I'm going to switch this line to ridiculous amounts and this line to also ridiculous amounts. Keep making stuff. We're going to need a lot of them. All of this, all these mines in all these different places are going to need to be boosted. Now, fact of the matter is that we won't have, and it's been pointed out in the comments, all we're going to end up doing by the time we get around to this is that we'll just be replacing all the other systems. Fair enough. But, this, how do I print these down? Do I have to copy? I think I do. Okay, let's do this. And this. And that becomes a speed module booster. Copy this guy. Along there. And there. I don't know that these belts are actually able to handle this. I think they should, but I'm probably wrong. Way too fast for these belts. Or the consumption's not high enough. Perhaps the consumption's not high enough? And now that I'm fine if that's gonna change the issues to be like, hey, you guys are using a ton of extra power and you know, that's bad, but I will go with a deconstructor and hold on, a deconstructor right here. Now tell him that he can deconstruct just drills, please. Thanks. Let's take out the drills. That, and that, and that. Okay. Now I will copy this beauty right here. And we will drill the daylights out of this world. Good. Yes, I know it's excessive. I understand that. Okay. Yeah, we needed one batch down here. May as well do it like this. Good. Alright. Somehow you're still there? Okay. There. That's better. They don't have the little blue triangle on them, then they're trying to do... they're being built and they're not actually putting the modules in, which we now do not have any surplus of. Lovely. Okay. Which means all this should be going pretty steady here. Oh, we're 45 minutes. Oh, jeepers, again? Didn't I just say, man, I actually looked at the time at a reasonable time. I did it once. I looked once. That's 3/4 of a step closer. Got to celebrate the little victories, guys. All right, that's it for today. Thank you, everybody, for joining me. Let me know what your feedback on that oil setup and what its weaknesses are. And I guess if there are strengths to it, that would be cool, too. I'd like to see this whole thing cleaned up, but I feel like I've broken something. I'm probably broken something. This is now empty. Good. That was intentional, just to clean out the old stuff. This is all empty. Lovely. There you go. So we got this big chunk of empty space here that was our old oil system. We have what looks like an empty water line for some reason. That's disturbing. Yep, we sure have an empty water line. There's one fix already. I must have accidentally oopsed it out. Whatever we have for water line in here should be just fine to take care of everything, to be honest. It doesn't need a second water line for the volumes that we're doing there now because we don't do the refining there at all. Which I'm okay to clean up. It kind of feels nice to clean up stuff, doesn't it? Okay. I love this old system. This is what used to... I don't love that system. Did I cut the power line? Are we just out of power? We're not consuming enough power in spite of the fact that I just put in another uranium facility. Man, those modules, it's like they drain power or something. Oh boy. Alright, next episode we're going to have to solve this problem. Thank you so much for joining me for another one, and we'll see you in game.